Yo, 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 Muddy Waters Podcast. This your boy Shaq Sims, and I'm here right now with a special guest, man. You know, it was kind of impromptu, man, how we ended up meeting and stuff like that. But, you know, I heard his music, he had a real dope vibe. His music was amazing, like,
I appreciate
incredible,
you,
man.
I appreciate you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm here right now with Anella, man.
What's up?
Telling the artist out of North Carolina. North Carolina, you from?
Trinity, right under High Point, Greensboro.
Is that close to the mountains?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
I mean, we're kind of in the middle of everything. Like,
Yeah.
we're the same distance away from the mountains and the beach, and you know what I'm saying? So it's about a 3-hour drive wherever we go.
Yeah. And you 19, man.
Yeah, just turned 19.
That's crazy, dog. So, like, as far as music goes and stuff like that, like, what? Because when I listen to your songs, you played me a couple songs.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you get one sound from one song, another sound from another song. Like, where were some of your influences? And how did you get influenced to make that type of music coming from North Carolina?
I mean, I grew up, like, my dad had me on country and rock and stuff like that, some punk. Then I'd ride in the car with my grandma, and she had me on, like, some Beach Boys and the Carpenters and some jazz and, you know, more choral music.
Yeah.
And then I grew up in church, so that's kind of a bridge between everything, just the way they, like, the compositions and the music.
Yeah.
I started listening to rap when I got into high school, and it really all just came together. Like, I have no ideas. I mean, I just try to make what I hear or how I feel. I try to pick my brain and take different parts of my brain and put them into music. That's why I have so many different genres, because I'm not always feeling, you know, country or pop or city or rock or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just try to really incorporate everything.
That's lit.
Show me as a person.
Yeah, that's lit. Like, now that you say it, I hear a bunch of different stuff in your music. You know what I'm saying? And you say you started in high school?
Yeah.
That was a few years ago.
Middle school, yeah. I just graduated in June.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Did you always want to do something with music, though?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing music since I was like 4. Started playing drums around 4, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you got soul, man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you know, you're the first white guy I had on Muddy Waters, man.
Oh, that's dope.
Congratulations, man. He made white history today, baby. You know what I'm saying? My boy made white history, man. He the first white person on Muddy Waters. Listen, man. But all jokes aside, man. Like, so you growing up in North Carolina and stuff like that, like, there wasn't really too many like musical influences coming out of North Carolina like back then.
Not growing up, no. We've got a lot pop off here in the past little bit. Like The Baby and Luke Combs, which is a country artist. Like, there's been a couple of them pop off here recently. They really inspire me, and you know, kind of gave me that. Oh, okay, so it's possible.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I need. I feel like, as people coming from a city, like, having somebody pop off and make it and become a dope artist.
And like, necessarily, like, I still would have tried my hardest regardless of what happened and who popped off, but it definitely puts a different take on it. Like, it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of a realization. But I would have been pushing for it with the support I got from my friends and family. Like, it's definitely what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But having, you know, realizing, now that I've gotten into the industry, realizing how many people are in the industry is an eye-opener. So it definitely pushes me harder. How
does it open your eyes, like, that it's possible? Is that the eye-opener?
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's always been possible. Not everyone's got to be from, you know, North Carolina to make it possible for me, because there's people from worse places that make it.
Yeah.
But just to know that it's not as off the wall as I thought it was. Because, you know, you tell people you want to do music with your life, and they look at you, they're like, all right, but what's your backup plan?
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't need one. Like, I mean, I definitely, it's a decision, but people that got a plan B expect plan A to fail. And I've never been that type of person.
For sure. And I feel like no matter what, bro, if you continue to do it, it'll work for you.
Well,
like, no matter what.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? That just in anything, you know what I mean? Like, anybody doing anything, bro, if you continue to do it, it'll work for you. If you continue to do it, it'll work. And you're talented as fuck, so that goes without saying. So
I appreciate it.
It's going to happen, man. But, like, so what was it like growing up for you? Like, what was it? What type of kid were you, man?
A wild child.
You was a wild child?
I mean, I'm definitely, like, I got 2 siblings. And they're both sisters. One's older than me, one's younger than me. I'm the middle child. But I'm definitely, like, you know how they say the middle child is the wild child? Like, I'm definitely more chill than both of them. Like, I'm less complicated. I'm a lot more go with the flow type vibe.
Yeah.
But I definitely went out and tried to explore the world more, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I don't know. With music, like, I've always to see places. Like, instead of going to my friend's house on the weekend. Like me and my friends would get together, save up for a couple months, and then go out to Tennessee and like rent a cabin or go to the beach, rent a condo at the beach, just like get out. You know what I'm saying? See the world.
See different things.
Yeah, and then I guess I don't know. Growing up, what questions you got about growing up?
So like when you were growing up, right? You know, you going and seeing all these different places and stuff like that. Like, what did you want to from all of these experiences? Was it seeing new stuff? Was it the possibility of moving somewhere else? Was it getting motivation from other things? Like, what were you?
I'd say motivation, just creativity. Like looking at if you look at the same things, you're gonna think of the same things.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And being able to see so many different sides and perspectives and just feelings. Like you get a different feeling everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And then traveling, you automatically get a better feeling because you don't know the place. Everything's new.
Facts.
Wall here and a brick wall there, you're not used to seeing this brick wall every day. So you go look at it and it's like, oh, I've never noticed this about it. You know what I'm saying?
What was your family like? Were they always supportive of you becoming an artist? I know you say you grew up in the church, but that's kind of different. Like, you know, in my family, right? My mom's side of the family, church was prevalent. So everybody, you know, sung in the choir, played piano. Not me, I never did, but you know, a lot of my aunts and uncles and stuff like that did. But the idea of artist was different. So my grandma supported that, but she wouldn't have supported them talking about being a fucking rapper or a singer. Was your family supportive of you being an artist as well?
My dad, like both my parents have definitely expected me to do something music just because of, I mean, that's really the only thing I focus on. I have focused on for the past, as long as I can remember. Yeah. But supportive, yes. They didn't agree with it. Like they were like, no matter what you do, I'm going to support you. And they definitely agree with it a lot more now that I'm really doing something with myself. You know, it's not just me working in a basement, not making any money. Yeah. It's not just like a hobby anymore. It's a passion. It's a job. And so supportive, yes, but they definitely didn't see eye to eye. Like when I first said that, like, hey, I don't think college is right for me. I want to pursue this. Yeah. I definitely got them eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. Yeah. Oh, I got one of these.
But that's good though. Like that you're 19 now, and what you wanted to do materialize into something. At 19, like that's rare, bro. Like that's really rare. The only person I've ever seen that happen for was Speaker Knockers. You heard him? Oh yeah. We grew up together. We went to school together. Like I lived in this subdivision called the Summit, and he grew up in Hidden Pines. I grew up in Fox Run. So we literally are from, you know, adjoining neighborhoods. And like the type of kid he was, man. Like growing up, it was always musical, but nobody paid attention to it. It was like right under our nose. This was 06, 07. So it was not popular to be an artist at all back then. Like at all. Like if you were a rapper, you were talking about some crazy shit. Like, but he always wanted to be a rapper. This is when Soulja Boy came out. And make a long story less long, he used to make beats in school, like all of this shit, right? So then time goes by, years go by, you know, from middle school to high school, people are still, you know, figuring themselves out with it. He used to ride around the neighborhood listening to his own music. This is like when niggas first started driving, so we like 15, 16. I leave the school that we went to together, went to another school. We graduated, we lost touch. I graduated. I'm working at Walmart my first month out of high school. I'm 18 now. I graduated in June. This is July. I'm pushing carts. He pulls up in a brand new Camaro, brand new chain, designer Louis belt, this, that, and the third. Producer. I'm Speaker Knockers. This is before he started rapping. And I'm saying that to say, like, that's the only person I've ever seen that happen for. I know a lot of dudes that rapped as young dudes and it never materialized for them or didn't materialize until later. It popped, like, right out of high school.
Yeah, he had something for sure.
Like, that shit was crazy, bro.
It was.
That's so, that's dope, man. That's really dope.
I appreciate it, man.
It don't make it hard for your parents to support you then, because it's like, shit, we ain't got to buy you no fucking studio. It's great.
Oh yeah, and they were always willing to. But it's like growing up in North Carolina, I didn't realize we had those like studios.
For real?
Like I'd never seen a studio around until I got with Malik and Sudd, which are my managers. First time I ever went to like a real studio was July or June. Yeah. Like right after I graduated. So like one of the first times I ever went to a real studio. And I was like, these are here? And now I've been to like 7 or 8 in North Carolina, nice studios. And I'm like, for sure. Where? Like my first time coming was 2019. being old enough to remember it.
Yeah.
And then I started coming here a lot more, and now I'm here all the time.
Yeah.
And I've, broadened with my connections and my friends. So, no, it's just been crazy.
Yeah.
Like, realizing how big North Carolina is, like, how much stuff. But at the same time, it's such a small world because I'll be down here and, like, game time. Like, he's from High Point.
Yeah.
Right down the road from me.
Yeah.
Which is, like, bro, I literally play school. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah. It takes you to go all around the world or all around the United States to realize that this shit is one big fucking city, bro. Everybody knows everybody. Like, I follow people on Instagram from, like, people that I know personally from, let's say, like, Virginia. Somebody from Columbia will be following them. So we'll have one mutual follower, and it's like, damn, that's the connection that me and that person have, you know? Like, you ever played the game 2 or 3 degrees of separation from a person? Like, 1 or 2 or 3 degrees at most separation from somebody famous. Like, we all do.
That's crazy.
That shit crazy.
Hopefully I will be that connection one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You will be, dog. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be signing titties, man. You're going to be signing titties and babies.
I'm ready for that.
You ready to sign titties?
I'm ready to sign babies, too.
You ready to sign babies?
Wow. Can you imagine going home, bringing your kid home with, like, a signature on their forehead?
Yeah.
Somebody's baby mama's going to be pissed.
Yeah, man. But then they see your signature, they're going to be like, damn, man, this shit lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? How do you keep yourself grounded and humble, bro? Because like I said, bro, like, for you to say that this is your job, like, means you're getting paid from it. It's developing into a real career. How do you keep yourself grounded, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie, at 19, I picked up a camera and said I wanted to do interviews, and the shit popped off for me before the age of 20, I probably would not be humble. I tell you. Because I wasn't humble back then. What keeps you grounded, though?
I've been, like, doing this since my freshman, sophomore year in high school with, like, my brother, KD.
Yeah.
Which you met earlier.
Yeah.
And we started doing this in my basement. And, like, once I started, I never stopped. So I've really been doing it without pay or anything like that for a while. Like, I don't expect to be paid from it. It's what I enjoy. It's what I love. Yeah. I would do it regardless of who's paying me, who's asking me to do it.
Yeah.
So it don't really feel like there's nothing special about it yet. It's just what I do.
Yeah.
Like, I do it regardless of the income or the who's around me or who asked me to do it, who I'm supposed to work with. Like, I'm still doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really feel like something I should brag about. It's just like, so I've been doing it.
Yeah.
It's just what I do.
It still might create, like, a complex, like, I'm that dude for real. Like, I can't be stopped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know, man. You might not see it how I see it, but, like, I'm all about living your dreams and doing what you want to do. Oh, for real. You feel me? So I feel like anybody who is able to materialize their passion into a paycheck and a career, like, that is a beautiful thing. And it's very easy to not be humble in those situations. You feel what I'm saying? So,
but I feel like I'm not even 1% of the way there yet. Like, where I'm gonna be. There's still nothing to really talk about. Like, I'm just working. Yeah. So there's no room for me to feel like that in my head because I'm still nowhere near where I'm gonna be.
Keep that mentality, dog.
And that's what I'm saying.
Keep that shit, dog.
Gratefulness and contentness are two different things. And I'm like, I don't think I'll ever be content. Like, I'm grateful for every opportunity, everything I get.
For sure.
Every dime I earn, every friend I make, super grateful. But content, like, I don't think I'll ever be content. I'll always want something more. Yeah. And I think that's what makes us human. You get content, I'll stop growing as a person, not as an artist or anything like that. Like, I won't. There's no more evolution to it. So I don't ever want to be content with what I have. Yeah. It can always be better. I'm always learning. You know what I'm saying?
That was the answer I wanted.
Oh man.
That's what I was trying to get out you, baby. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But no, the reason I say that is because I know a lot of dudes, right? Mm-hmm. Like, they get a buzz, they get, streaming money, they do a couple shows, and they become like celebrities. Like, they become celebrities. Like, oh my God, bro, like, I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta work as hard no more. I'm a diva. You know what I mean? Like, they don't keep that hungry mentality. They don't stay humble. It's like, bro, I knew you 6 months ago. Like, you wasn't that dude. Like, now because people's lives change like this with the internet, bro.
For real.
Like, it really changes, bro. Like, it's really crazy.
I feel that. Like, and with those people, I don't know. Like, I've definitely done my fair share of shows and gotten paid off streaming or all that stuff, but it's not. I mean, I got enough to get food.
Yeah.
For the month.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still got to pay for gas. I still got to get here. I still got to get there. I still got to. There's really, I don't know. It's like it's nowhere near where it's gonna be. I have no room to speak on other people because there's other people out here that are working 9 to 5s that are making more than me, and I'm like, yeah, sweet. That's like, that's what we're bred to do. So for me to be taking my path, like it's the risk I'm taking. There's no reason to brag for it because it could pay off and it could not. It definitely will. I'm not an if type of person. Like if my mind's on it, I'm gonna get it. But there's always that chance, and I got that. I think that's another humbling thing. Like this ain't forever. Like this life ain't forever, and we all die and go to the same place, and we're all gonna be the same level when we get there. And if I'm if I'm acting, feeling like I'm better than someone else here, then I'm gonna be less than that person up there. So there's no, I don't know. I feel like we're all human. There ain't no reason to put yourself above somebody else. Because like you said, 6 months could change like that. If I'm talking to you like I'm better than you, you gotta hit someone because I pissed you off, and then you're 10 times bigger than me. What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the guy that's like, oh, he was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, one of the best things Sudd taught me is you got to treat the valet like the owner of the establishment.
For sure.
Because
everybody.
Yeah, for real. You got to treat everybody like there's someone, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Has the potential. So it's wild.
And then it's like some people, you know, the Uber driver, the valet driver, that might just be what they want to do. Everybody's not meant to be a celebrity. Oh, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some real. People look at it like, oh man, the valet driver might own the business one day. No, the valet driver might always be a valet driver, bro. Just treat him with respect, because that man is a human being.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're all the same when it comes down. We're all skin and bones.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's it, dog. We all going in the same dirt when we die.
For real.
You feel me? Some caskets are more expensive than others, but at the end of the day, dog, we still gonna die.
Still a wooden box.
Facts.
Yeah, like I go down in plywood if that's what my family can afford.
Facts.
Ain't nothing to me. I won't feel it.
Yeah, exactly. This dude, I mean, not to be morbid, but this dude, you know, he talked about the funeral industry and just how they rob people of their money. Like, his job is basically to, in the funeral industry, get as much money out of you as he can. Like,
no, I feel that. I mean, people in a place of grieving, they're vulnerable, and they'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't really complain about it. That's what it is. You don't have to get the most expensive casket. There are cheap ones. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but like, that's what it is. That's a lot that I try to realize too. It's like, yeah, I could complain, but what is that gonna do? Like, really? Besides, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's life.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
I never thought about that.
The world, you know what, man? Like, I was watching this interview. You watched the Soft White Underbelly on YouTube? This guy, he interviews like people from the streets, like pimps, prostitutes, drug addicts.
That's dope. Actually.
He interviews the bottom of the barrel, like homeless people from Skid Row, like what society's bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
you know what they call the bottom of the barrel, right? But he interviews regular people, and one of the things he said was that I learned in life the thing that everybody else was doing was what I shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So now that we talking about like people spending all this money on caskets, people doing this and doing that, like the thing that people do the most is what I definitely don't want to be doing. I don't want to follow the crowd, because usually that's the wrong thing to do most times.
Yeah, I feel that.
Most times.
Sure. At the end of the day, like, you know it's right, you know it's wrong. Like my moral barrier, I'm gonna follow that to the day I die.
Yeah.
I feel like in my mind, I'm grown enough to know what's right and wrong. And I definitely am gonna make mistakes, and I'm definitely gonna be a hypocrite on some things.
For sure. You
know, but that's part of growing. Like, and when people say like people change, I'm definitely not gonna be the same person I am now in 6 months. And that's just being human. Like, I'm growing. And I definitely think I'm gonna have different standards when it comes to growing. I might have to grow up a little bit quicker, or I might be able to be a kid for much longer. Like, really. But that's where the work comes in. Like, I hope I will.
You will. Cause you have that wisdom, man. Where do you get that wisdom from, dog? Like, what you mean? You got a lot of wisdom to be 19, man. You got an old soul, man. You know what I'm saying? You know a lot, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I swear to God, when I was 19 years old, dog, I was not as complex and as wise as you are. Like, you know a lot of stuff. Like,
oh, I appreciate it.
You know?
Yeah. And well, I mean, like I said, like, I still don't know anything. I'm still at 1%. And I feel like with the industry I'm trying to go in, it's a big world. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you gotta know. And I don't know. I try to take a step back and look at the bigger picture of a lot of things.
You read books?
Nah, I hate reading. You
Me
won't
too.
even catch me reading a cereal box.
Me too, man. I hate reading
I
too.
don't like reading. Nah, I like writing.
Yeah.
I don't like reading.
Yeah.
If I'm reading, that's a good book. That's a good book. If I'm
Yeah.
reading, that is an award-winning book.
Where do you get your knowledge and stuff from? Because you get it from somewhere. Are you one of those people that soak up everything around you?
I try to. I surround myself with good people.
Okay.
Everyone I surround myself with, I feel like motivates me, which is where a lot of people fail in life. But I feel like everyone I associate myself with plays a role, and an improving role. And we all go through our own problems. And so when they go through problems that I haven't been through yet, that teaches me not to go through them. Or if I feel like I could have handled the situation better than they did, sometimes I will go through them and then still end up screwing myself over and looking like a hypocrite. But I just try to. I feel like I haven't been through much in life because I'm still only 19. But I feel like for what I have been through, it's definitely taught me a lot. And the way the way my dad and my mom, like I feel like they played a big role. I would love for I'm envious of the way my parents taught me, because I hope that I can teach my kids the way they did, because I'm very happy with like the decisions I make for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like they had a lot to do with it?
Yeah, I definitely
That's good.
They definitely, the way they raised me.
Yeah.
Like, right from wrong. Like I was saying, a lot of people don't have, especially nowadays, with the way I see some kids being raised. It's like, even kids my age, I'm not being like, oh, you're a bad parent or whatever. I don't know what it's like to teach a kid in today's age. Because they literally see that with one click of a button, they can see anything they want to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to teach like the restraint, not doing that. You can, and there's no punishment, but to not do it just because it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with having phones and stuff, like mobile recording devices, you can catch everything on camera.
Facts.
So it's hard.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like to teach someone. But that's why I'm envious. I'm like, they had no idea what they were doing, and it still worked. So, and that's what gives me hope. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you want to have kids one day?
Oh, for sure.
You want to have a big family, like a lot of kids?
I don't know about a lot. Two or three. I want to have a boy and a girl, and then if I decide to have another one, then I don't know. I mean, you can choose.
Yeah.
But I definitely would like to have one of each, just to get both sides of the story. And but I don't know. I want to be financially stable before that ever happens, because I can't even take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Especially that's what it comes to having a girlfriend too. Cause like, man, a lot of my friends have girlfriends, and I'm like, dude, I'm broke, and it's not necessarily that I think a woman would expect me to provide for her.
Yeah.
But I expect myself. Raised, I would like to be able to give you everything you want.
Yeah.
Her.
Birkins.
Yeah.
You can buy a bitch a Birkin?
Yeah, be like, hey, you want to go out?
Would you buy, if you had it, like, let's be real, like, if you had it, like, you know, let's say.
Right now?
You got it right now to buy a Birkin, would you buy a girl?
No.
You wouldn't?
Right now? No, God, no.
And I'm not saying right now, like, where you're at right now. I'm saying, like.
If I had all that stuff. But I was right here. Like, if I had already made it right now, and if I had it.
Yeah, like, you got a girl, would you buy a Birkin?
Nah, not right now. Are you saying like, so
you're in the position, you have the money to buy whatever you want?
But I'm my age.
Yeah.
Like where we are right now. But if I was to be, nah, because there's.
But you love her.
Yeah, I do. Love her.
You really like her, and she want a Birkin.
But if I don't spend that on a Birkin right now, and I put that in the studio or into my music, and
but you got it though. I'm saying the studio already then paid off.
Exactly.
You platinum.
Imagine I put it back in, and then another song goes, biggest song in the world, most money in the world, and then I can take her to Fiji.
She don't want to go to Bora Bora. She want a
Birkin
Birkin bag.
She does. Well, then she's the wrong girl for me. If she don't want to go to Bora Bora, she's the wrong girl for me. I'm trying to ride one of them pigs.
You trying to ride a pig? Yeah. The horses in the water.
If you don't want to go, if you take a
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to see the world, not carrying a bag.
Yeah, that Birkin shit is dumb, man. Like all of that bitches getting mad about purses. I saw a video. This girl was literally crying because her nigga bought her a fake Chanel bag. She was literally crying, like tears.
It's a bag.
Put lip gloss and $30 in.
Yeah, it's a bag.
And tampons. That's it.
For real, like.
Yeah.
I'd rather put it in a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, you got this on you? Be like, yeah, I gotta go to my car. Instead of having just a bag on it, yeah, you got a nice bag. Look what I drove in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so much better places to put the money.
Facts.
And into the people that I surround myself with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they ain't good, then I ain't gonna be good because I feed off their energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to make sure my team's good before anyone. And that's why I don't have a relationship, because I ain't got the time to put that much of myself into
a girl
person.
Yeah, you 19, man.
Yeah, I need to be there before I can put someone else there. So
yeah, man, you 19, man. Fuck that. When I was 19, I was in a long-term relationship from 16 to 24.
Woo!
I would never do that shit again. Like, if I could go back in time, I would have never did that shit. Now, I'm saying it wasn't bad. It wasn't all bad because she was there for me a lot during those times when I needed somebody to be there for me. She taught me a lot about life. The relationship did. She was a big blessing. But it stagnated me. I didn't grow. So
yeah, I've had the same experiences. I think I've had 3 or 4 girlfriends ever in my high school.
You did a lot of shit to be 19, dog.
Yeah, but that's like high school relationships.
Yeah.
I mean,
you wasn't like a hoe. You wasn't like fucking around. You was a girlfriend.
Yeah,
man.
I was trying. Yeah, I didn't want to have. Like, I didn't want to question. Like, I wanted to know I had someone when I went home. I had someone to text. I had someone who would take care of me. If I wanted food made, I had. I didn't have to go to a bunch of different people. Like, and not even, and just like emotional support. Like, if I someone that knew me, I needed someone that knew me on a personal level, on an emotional level, on a physical level. Like, but with high school, especially nowadays, like the whole relationship aspect when it comes to emotional or sexual, like all that isn't as in depth as it used to be. I feel.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know. But just looking at the past and listening to people that are older than me, it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
So it really gets mixed up, and you take a lot of steps in an opposite order than I think you should.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guilty of that too. Super guilty. But yeah, I just think I want to find the right. I feel like when the right person comes along, I'll take the right steps first.
For sure.
I won't rush into it. I won't, mix things up. I'll do it all in the right
order.
Yeah, organically.
Yeah. And then you're gonna fuck up a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? It's life, man. It's life, man. It's life. Especially with love, bro.
Love breeds good music, though.
It does.
Heartbreak breeds the best.
I'm just about to say that, dog, because Mary J. Blige, nigga, every time she went through a breakup, nigga, she went platinum.
Banging.
Yeah, she went platinum, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We don't want to hear that in love shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pain. And that's what I feel like when I write music. It's hard for me to write a happy song because I feel like on a spectrum of white to black, like there's a bunch of you got cream, you got grayish, you got bright white. Like everyone feels a different happiness. But once you get into that dark era, like
it's just dark.
No one likes death. No one likes heartbreak. Everyone can agree on the things that hurt them.
Yeah.
But no one agrees on the things that make them happy. Like I might like puppies, you might like kittens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's a lot easier to reach a bigger crowd when you preach on the lesser things in life rather than when you preach on the happy moments. Because I like singing about the happy moments in life, telling people what goes good, but I'd much rather show it. Like I feel like that's more of a visual aspect. Like I like to take people with me. In my career, I feel like it wouldn't be anything if I was by myself. It's someone to share with, someone to tell a story with. So, but yeah, I feel like if you preach on not necessarily bring out the bad in life. I don't want to just speak on the bad in life.
Yeah.
But when it comes to music, I feel like it's a lot more relatable because everyone feels the same pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For
sure. And if somebody in your family died and somebody in my family died, be sad, dog. So you're right.
Exactly. But if my aunt got married and your aunt got married, you might love the guy she married. I might hate the guy mom married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's complicated.
Facts. And I might be hating because I ain't getting married.
Exactly. Like, bro.
I might be hating like, man, fuck that. I want a wife too. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
So it's hard to grasp.
For sure.
Happiness.
Mm-hmm. And then some people just ain't happy, dog. So they not gonna be happy that you happy. They're like, man, this dude happy, man. Fuck.
Song about that.
Yeah.
And then boom, everyone agrees. You know what I'm saying? It's
For sure.
But I'm just trying to figure out how to mature my lyrics.
It'll come with maturity, though. You know,
Exactly.
with you growing as a person, like,
And that's
you know,
my impatient messes me up because I'm super impatient. Like I'm super impatient.
19, you should be.
Yeah.
Fuck. You fucking 19, man. You know, you still considered an adolescent, man. That shit is crazy, right? Because you don't feel like an adolescent. You feel like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I
not no
definitely
fucking.
still make adolescent decisions though.
Are you going to
stop because
I make adolescent.
Here soon, them adolescent decisions are gonna be illegal, and so I gotta get my head right. You know
I'm 27 and I make adolescent decisions, dog. Trust me. Listen, man. I got a real 9 to 5. I hate it, by the way, but I got real deal responsibilities, dog, and I make fucking childish decisions. Like 7th grade decisions. Like, why the fuck did I do that dumbass shit? I love it.
I don't ever want to grow old in my mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, your body withers. Like I get that, but mentally, like I feel like I'm still gonna enjoy a ball pit when I'm like 50 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to have those in my house. Like I want it to be extravagant and childish and like just lively.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're young, you have a lot more
Youthfulness.
Yeah, blissfulness. I just want it to be blissful.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be an immature blissful. You know what I'm saying? I hope I continue to look at the bright side.
I think if you want to, you will.
True.
If you want to.
Exactly.
It's all about what you want to do. Like life's all about intention, bro. You know, somebody told me do everything with intention. So if you want to have a life where you look at things on the bright side, you will. It'll be hard to some days.
Yeah, I hope my intentions stay true. Then
they will. If you want them to, they will.
For real.
You know, it might get dark for a while.
Yeah.
That's
life.
Yeah, I mean,
brighter it can be.
For sure.
Yeah, for real. I get that.
Yeah, man. Man, you full of wisdom, man. You full of wisdom. I learned some shit. I learned some shit today, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like no cap. Like you know, it's always good to, and I've been fortunate and blessed enough to have been doing my podcast for as long as I've been doing it, but to be able to talk to people in these last few interviews that have given me something and given a refreshing conversation. You know what I mean? And it feels dope to be able to continually do that. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man,
for doing that, man.
The opportunity. This shit's dope.
Come on, man.
This stuff is dope, man.
No, you can cuss, man. Come on, man.
Dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't get me wrong. Like I definitely this is I think my 4th or 5th interview.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning how to carry myself.
Carry yourself well, man.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
You do, man.
No, this is definitely dope. Like the vibes were immaculate.
Try to, man.
Oh Lord.
I try to, man.
That's
you know.
The beauty of it. It don't even seem like we're trying.
Yeah.
That's what I love, man.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, man.
So Anella Herim, ANELLA space HERIM on all platforms. That's on my Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Just hit me up. Let me know how you doing. Tell me how your day's been. And yeah.
Give him some pussy, man, ladies. Give my boy some pussy, man. 19, man. Give him some belated birthday pussy, ladies. Look at him. Look at him, man. Give him some pussy, man. He's nah, man. But listen, man. Tap in with his music. He's a really talented artist, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I say a nigga is talented, if I say somebody's music is dope, because you know I'm not a music podcast. I'm just a podcast with that. I do interviews with dope people. So if I say somebody's music is dope, I really truly mean that shit.
I appreciate it. Man.
You know what I'm saying? So check him out, man. Tap in with. Is it on the way?
I do. I got it's called Lover Boy. It's an EP for Valentine's Day. It's probably gonna have about 5 or 6 songs on it, and release date's still to be decided. But it's probably gonna drop first week of February, and we might have a show coming up too, around the second week of February, in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
Location to be determined. But if you follow me on my like my social platforms, you'll definitely keep me updated on that. Know what's coming up.
For sure. Follow him, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to tap in with the show and listen to his music, man. Whatever music you can find on his on Spotify and the streamers and all that stuff, check that shit out. It's dope, man. I'm ready for that. What is it? The
Dancing Queen?
That shit is fire.
I appreciate you, brother.
That shit is a pop hit, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
That might be a while.
That shit make me want to dance naked, man, in the crib, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
That shit make me want to.
Spiritually.
Facts.
Yes.
Tap in with him, man. Muddy Waters, we out.